Starting off at 2:22. Oh, of course. I was just saying, good day, Briante. We were starting off at 2:22, and then the screen said recording in progress. So I don't believe it was recorded the first time I said it. And that's because I wanted this small screen up first and foremost. Uh, because whenever I do these spiritual gift assessment readings, I like to come to this page called the Sound Healers. They create frequencies or sounds that align with specific vibrations. And once you are listening to one, because we are radio receivers, you are able to tap into that vibration and receive transmissions or downloads. This is the same as when you're on a road trip and you're using the radio to find different signals. Like somewhere it's stronger, or in some areas it's stronger, in other places you have to change from that radio station that you found and you like because it's stronger in a different area. What I am tapping into or came across that locked in was this Reiki one. When I came to your name and my cue, I had to like, when I locked into your energy, this is the one that seemed right. So off top, there's something about the color gold that is significant or its recharging powers to you. This could also mean that you have connections to Nibiru. Oh man, y'all gonna take me to the chart. All right, I guess I'm gonna look at the chart before cards. Upon looking at that video, I picked out the frequency, but I didn't look at it. I didn't turn it on, which is why my video was sort of shaky when we started because I had just turned it on. Reiki on there. I need to add Nibiru. Look, look. It's trying to come through. It was already clicked. This is the one I had yesterday, huh? With the message. So, and look at that. Your Christ energy is that is hidden. That only comes around in rotation like every bunch of million years, right? So from the Predator versus Aliens franchise, like the ones with the dreadlocks, right? They are the ones. The significance of gold in the Nibiru planet and their design is that gold is what keeps their solar system, like their ozone layer, intact. They're from gold is like premium business, like only the royalty wear gold, and that is where your Christ spark is from. That it is where you are wanting to return in this life. And I'm getting that from your union and your eros being at the same degree as your Christ energy and your Nibiru. You are actively working to raise your vibration to come into alignment with whatever jump is going to get you back there. That specific sphere. So your Reiki energy is at the 16th degree. This is you being a healer through nurturing others emotionally. And that's backed up because your Pluto is at, you have been trained in handling emotionally difficult situations. You have been trained in learning how to talk people through hard stuff. You are giving suicide hotline energy. But it's like you would be at the therapist office. You would be on the call center thing. You would be in the ER, wherever people are prone to have a difficulty that they need someone to talk them on the edge for, off the edge, on the edge. Oh my goodness, is there a line for that? People like jump, like that would be crazy, right? But no, what I'm getting is you have the opposite energy. So your healing energy is specifically used through your friends or people that you like. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Touched by an Angel, but Touched by the Angel is like this group of angels and they're just incarnated here and they get moved from person to person, helping them solve just a small issue. That's what's happening to you in your career and your day-to-day life. You are knocking out old karma with your little mission because your past life debt, because of your bloodline reputation, through being of service to other people with your Reiki ability, right? So another thing about your manifest your dream life with this powerful energy. Something about your Reiki energy actually connects to your ability to earn for thyself or to create the life that you want. So Aquarius is an air sign, right? Your Reiki, I am getting, is in trine or in connection in some way, shape, or form with your sun, your physical being, the way you speak, the way you think. So you think things into reality, but you do it so far ahead of time that sometimes you don't hold to the thought until your manifestation is into place, right? Like you knock some of your structures down before they even get built because you're thinking about the possibility of them so far ahead of time before they happen. So holding on to your faith is going to be something that helps you manifest. So, all right, if you're going to use the law of detachment, right, or assumption, where you just think things happen for you, that's the better way of doing it. In your case, what you've been doing is like, hey, I should do A, B, C, and D. But then you think about all the ways and all the work it would take to make that happen and the limitations that you have, and you're like, oh, forget it. Not understanding that the insight that you just got was the thing leading you or letting you know, like, hey, this can happen for you. Just anything can happen. We're presenting you with all the blocks so you can begin working through them so you can have time to make this happen for yourself, right? So instead of doing that process, what you need to do is say, this could happen for me. And then think about it for 70 seconds. And I know that's like super specific, just say like 2 minutes, whatever. Hold that idea in your mind. Like, what would it feel like? Envision yourself playing around. Like, just go there with it, be there with it. And then, if you want to do that forgetting thing, or go, let it go, but let it go with the feeling of anything can happen. Anything can happen because that is your gift. When you think about it, when you go through the process of picturing how it would function, you are planting a seed in the future trajectory for you to move to that timeline. So anything that falls apart after that, anything that shows up as a synchronicity, is all leading you towards that thing that you just focused your manifesting energy on. So all of that off top. So let's see what your strongest gifts are according to the African goddess rising deck. Now that's probably significant. The African goddess rising deck, because the Nibiru created the Africans and the African goddesses. You can even look into some of the names. Ereshkigal, Ninkirk Sag, Inky, Unlil. They all belong to the same like line. So what are Beyonce's strongest gifts? What are Beyonce's strongest gifts? Okay. Maybe dramatic. So first and foremost, what I get from you, you know how like in Pocahontas, she was like checking the wind, like and talking to a tree. That's one of your gifts. Like you can go outside and feel the wind and be like, yeah, today's not the day that I need to be outside, or something is coming. Like there's no need to have any grounding for this or anything. It is just you are naturally aligned with the energy of the seasons and the transitions through the weather patterns. Go ahead, Storm. So the next one is the secrets revealed, right? Nobody can keep a secret from you. I'm gonna bet that's your Pluto and Scorpio, especially mentally. And this is I'm gonna say less of a psychic gift that you have more than a psychological gift. Like if somebody tells you a story, you're gonna memorize every piece of that story, right? And then you're gonna dissect it and pull it apart and then put it together with a character profile that you have created in your mental Rolodex for this person. So if there's anything that comes up as a red flag or a lie, you're gonna be like, excuse me, that doesn't add up. Right? So no, you have human X-ray vision. Something just won't feel right in your spirit. It just ain't gonna rub you the right way. You uncomfortable because their secrets are not secrets to you. They're just shadows that they try to hide and your light goes. Which goes to this next one, this sacred lust, right? You may notice to take away the discomfort from the subject topic. Oh, made me blush. That's crazy. Oh, I never see myself when I try to have conversations about this, but like her pubes are out. Like, so uh what happens is you have abundance of sexual energy because you are able to help heal others with this energy. Note how she is standing, but with not one, but two fellas, because she has enough to give to them, right? She is balancing her femininity with her wild rage. And I say that because of the flower in her hand, which is like the delicacy of the the lotus, if you will, right? But then the snake over there, because that is your more human sexuality, the one that is more like, so you're capable of both, but bringing them into balance. And it sort of taps you into your royal energy because, like, she's freakishly standing on a lion. Like, that would suck in real life. Like, imagine somebody's toes in your back like that. But thanks. So, your this gives me that earth energy again. Do you see this? But it says joy. What that made me feel like immediately was a naturally optimistic nature or an ability to perceive the silver lining in any situation and to assist others in seeing that. You might not realize that you have this gift, but it is. For my mother, I call it her blessed optimism. A lot of people are not happy with her blessed optimism because no matter what happens, she's like, on to the next. She's kind of like Dorian that way. She doesn't hold on to anything that's not getting her where she's going. So, I mean, it works for her. And in your case, you have that same blessed optimism. You see the positive where there are things trying to make you only see the negative. Like, no, no. And that's connected to your love energy, your heart energy. Like, your ability to forgive is remarkable. I'm getting here. Like, somebody, like, you can separate from them too. But when you separate from them because you know they longer hold a place in your life, you are completely okay with the actual forgiving because you don't want to carry that baggage with you as well. So I'm feeling like, is this your Sag placements? Let me see. Do you have Sag placements? Your unique genius is actually in the ninth house, ruled by Sag, triggered by someone with the Sag. If that means after the training that you had to go through in order to be a no limit soldier to inspire and care for other people, you will come into a time where you are that energy. That's a part of your gift. You're blind in the dark so long. There is something about that you can see the light everywhere. Like, I'm not in the dark anymore, baby. Oh, you complaining about that? That's cool. I understand. But look at what we got over here. Better things. That is a part of your healing gift, your healing energy. So to recap, your strongest gift is your Reiki. Just being around you, other people feel cared for. It's like as soon as you step into their bubble, your soul is doing something to console their soul. And then suddenly people just like being around you. You don't know why. You're like, I didn't even do nothing, but this person is sort of hooked on me. But it's because of your healing energy. Next, we have your ability to create things with your thoughts, but to also create them so far out in the future or to recognize that they are a possibility so far in the future. So I'll add foresight to that list that you can modify and change them. I would recommend you check out the film Madam Web based on that. The main thing you were looking for there is this woman and how her gifts of recognizing when something is coming versus altering what she can see is coming in. That'll help you better understand how to work your gift. And the last one is just the love. Love is always a gift because it's like right at the highest vibration next to authenticity. Love is just like untouchable. Like the darkness can't even see that. So the fact that you can still carry that in your heart after everything that you have endured and been through is what makes it so powerful. Like you burned up every attack sent to destroy you and still found space in your heart to say, hey, I'm going to wake up every day and find stuff I love, people I love, and not give up on the love that I have for myself that led me to even begin this life in the first place. So I thank you so much for your patience, and I hope you enjoy this. You have a good day.